Hi guys, this is Tam. Welcome back to my channel. I was in the middle of something, and I know you guys have all been there before, and it dawned on me, I should record this. So I'm creating a stamp share journal, if that makes sense. So I'm taking some of my cutest stamps, and I'm just stamping them on coffee dyed paper, and I am going to actually put them in a greeting card. This is made out of cardstock, but it's made out of that craft paper. So I'm going to make like a little booklet of some stamps, and I'm going to share them with a friend, and I just wanted to record it. I was in the middle of it already. I've done some stamps. This butterfly one here says "Dare to spread your wings." This round one with the music notes, and this bigger butterfly one here, and I did an embossed flower here, so it has a little bit of shimmer to it. And so I'm going to do, the stamps that I think would be great to share. And with this, you could just cut these images out and you could use them in a journal, or you could just keep this like it is and maybe write some notes or lists or something on it, and you don't necessarily have to do anything with it in terms of using it as ephemera. But I think that is a good idea if you use it, as ephemera. You can just cut it out. And so this is another stamp that I'm going to use. And all of these stamps I have come from a variety of different places. If you're curious about any one of them that you see, then just leave a comment down below and ask me, and I'll share, with you where I got it from if you're interested. So these are wildflowers, and so this one that I did, like I said, is embossed, and this is what it looks like, just normal. So that's 2 pages of it, and this is how it will go. It will just go like a little booklet. And so I'm not stamping on the back, so if in the event my friend that I'm sharing this with, if she wants to cut this out, she can cut it out and then, use these inside of a journal. So that's why I'm not stamping on the back of any of these pages. It's just going to be one-sided. And you can just tear this out all together, this whole sheet here, and put it down in a journal. So that's going to be left up to her, but I just thought I would jump on here and share while I was in the process of doing this. I have not seen anyone do one of these before, so I just thought of this. I was trying to be unique in what I wanted to share, because we all shop at the same stores, and we all, have the same supplies from Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Tuesday Morning, and so it's really difficult to, think of something unique. It would have to be handmade. That's what I am figuring out, in my crafting process, as I do Happy Mail and sharing all kinds of packages and swaps and things like that. Whatever you share is going to have to be handmade. Otherwise, you're just going to be giving somebody something that they already have. So you have to think outside of the box and come up with something that, you think that person will like, and share it that way. So I'm pulling stamps that I think, first of all, is going to fit on the size paper that I cut out here. And I wanted to keep it, relatively small, but at the same time, I wanted it to be some good stamps, like some that I have enjoyed. And so that one is going to be good. So just take it up and just stamp it with some black ink and try to get it on there really good, making sure I touch all of the details, and then just stamp it on. So I'm sharing things that I have not seen yet in my friend's videos here on YouTube. And so hopefully I am giving her something unique that she doesn't already have. So I'm going to emboss this one, and I'm just going to put my embossing powder down on all the places that I touched with my stamp. Try to get it on there really good, and then just hit it a little bit with the heat gun. And this usually only takes just a few minutes to emboss. You're just trying to heat it up until it gets that little shine to it. And I honestly didn't put a lot of embossing powder on this particular one. So it's just a hint of shimmer on this one. Not as much as you saw there on the first one. And I'm just going to randomly select the pages that I'm going to emboss. Leave, most of them, plain. I don't know if you can see that little shimmer there, but it's just a hint of glitter there on this one. And so, and it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like it's not there if you don't pay attention to it. So just dump that embossing powder back into my container there for when I want to use it again. So I've done that side, so I want to do this side here. And I'm trying to put all my stamps and stuff back in their packaging so that, nothing gets mixed up or misplaced, because I'm going to be, pulling several different stamps. And I probably should have thought this out a little bit more in terms of which stamps I was going to use, but I didn't. Like I said, this was kind of like on a whim. I was in the process of doing it and just thought about recording it, so I don't have any of my stuff set up for that purpose. So this is a library card stamp. I don't think I've seen this one before on her channel. So I think I'm going to stamp that one if it can. I believe it's going to fit. Yep, that's going to be just fine. So just pick it up. And that's not straight. So how are y'all doing? Leave a comment down below letting me know, how you guys are doing. What are you working on? Anything that you want to share in the crafting community. And I will definitely respond back to you. Hope you guys are doing well. And I love this library card one. As you can see, I've used it multiple times, I know. So that's what that looks like. Oh, I like it so much. I could just cut that out and just use it as a piece of ephemera in a journal. So pretty. Let's put this one up. And so maybe I'll do one more on camera, and then I'll press pause and I'll finish the rest of them, and then I'll come back and let you guys see what they all look like finished, because basically I'm just stamping, images on here, and you guys are already familiar with that process. But I'll do one more, and then I'll press pause, come back once they're all done and inside the little booklet, and I'll show you what the final project looks like. So this is another one that I also think will be pretty that I haven't seen before on her channel. And you want to give somebody something that they don't already have. So this is what this one looks like. And it's like a bird cage. and it has like a little floral image there. So yeah, that'll fit. And so just pick it up and then put your ink on there. Try to get it into all the little crevices. This one right here is very detailed, so you definitely want to try to make sure the ink is in all those little bitty places so that you can get the full effect that the artist intended. So that looks really good. That looks like it's on there. Want to be careful with that. Those spaces that kind of So let's see what this is going to look like. I'm looking just to see if I got everything. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, we don't have perfection in the crafting community. Just press down on all the places that's hitting the page, and that is nice. That's real nice. I like that one. Can you guys see it? All those extra super fine details. And that looks like a messy pencil ink pen mark. That came on the stamp. That's just all the extra details. So I'm going to pause the camera now. I'm going to do the rest of them off camera, and I'm going to put everything together, and I'll be back to show you guys the final product. Okay guys, this is my final product, and I just stamped on the outside of it, stamped Share Journal, and I'm going to put her name there, and I'm going to put my name on the back, handmade by, and I'll just do a little flip through to show you guys what it looks like. I just did a simple stitch just to attach the pages on the inside of this, and this is going to go inside an envelope like so. And I'm going to probably decorate the outside of the envelope, but it should have no problem getting in here and closing. So that should be good. And I'll do a flip through so you guys can see what stamps I decided to use. That one is embossed there, floral images, a bird cage there. I know most of us like florals and you know, pretty girly like things, so I tried to put things in here that I would like to use. There's a clock and a telephone, and these I know are Tim Holtz, so you know, if you guys are wondering about those are some of my favorites. That is that embossed floral arrangement that we saw earlier, and that one as well. That's probably my favorite. I just love the detail in that stamp. And that's also an embossed wildflower, a butterfly, another butterfly with the music circle, another wildflower. And that's kind of like a catch-all page. I tried to put as many stamps as I could on this one. Just some pretty girly things there. And that is the library card one. There is a typewriter and a fan, Tim Holtz as well. There is a dress stand. That's an embossed butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a bird. And that's it. So I just wanted to jump on here and share with you guys just a project that I was in the process of doing and thought it would be great to just jump on here and share it, document it in case anybody was looking for an idea. And on this, I just used regular black archival ink for all of my images. That way, if she places them on a page that's wet or anything like that, she doesn't have to worry about the ink smearing. So I always take you know, things like that into an account, because I don't know, once it leaves your desk, you don't know what someone else is going to do with it. So you just want to try to forethink as much as you can in terms of making sure that it's going to be something that they enjoy. So Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. Thumbs up the video if you liked what you saw. If you don't know, I have a second channel. It's a Bible journaling channel where I journal in my Bible and talk about my faith. That is also linked below, and I have an Etsy shop where I sell some of the stuff that I hand make. So check out that link also if you want to see what's going on in my Etsy shop and if you want to support me in that way. Thank you so much. I always can't wait to get on here and talk to you guys, and so I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.